What's going on, everybody? We are at the 11 o'clock hour. I have a special guest in the studio with me, Katia. It's really good to have you in here. We've been talking a little bit off air, and you're a local florist. You own Petal Pushers.
Thank you so much, Conley, and it's a pleasure to be here. We deliver to all the surrounding areas, and I really specialize in weddings, but I do all of the dailies. This week we have Valentine's, which is probably the busiest week of the entire year. So it's kind of a madhouse, but it's going great. And we've got lots of gorgeous flowers, and we're just blowing and going.
Speaking of that, you brought an absolutely gorgeous piece in here. This is truly a work of art. I mean, right when you came in, my face just lit up. Beautiful.
It did. That's one of my favorite things about flowers. Thank you so much, Conley. And it's a pleasure to be here and talk with you. And it was a pleasure to make the arrangement. I really like that you told me a little bit about your girlfriend so I could customize it to, her style and kind of embrace, more of who she is. Even though it's a dozen red roses, it's not your typical dozen roses.
Oh, not even close. This is not like something you go like to the store and pick up and put in your cart next to your cottage cheese or avocados. You know what I'm saying? That this is something specially delivered by somebody who cares, and it is so verdant on the inside. It's like a sea of green, and with these beautiful, just budding, perfectly placed red, beautiful roses accented with some more different kind of, I guess, leafy greens over there, and then what do you call that white flower that's in the middle? What is that?
That's a hydrangea.
Aha. Say that again?
It's a hydrangea?
Hydrangea. See, that's how novice I am about. I've been buying flowers for many years, but I am a novice when it comes to this, and you're the expert.
Well, that's true. It's my job to help take care of you guys and, show you may want something that you didn't even know you want. And, just we're all evolving together.
True. And we're going to tell you about how to order a little bit later. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Tell me about your evolution. Why do you like Alpine so much? We were talking off the air about how when you drive in, that amazing drive, you have the windows rolled down, the wind blowing through your hair. Those mountains just, they start to hug, right? They hug you as you're coming in, and you have that special feeling.
It's true. It just always feels like home. I don't know. I kind of joke about it. I say that the vortex got me. My parents live 5 hours away, and so I've tried to leave many times just because I'm super close to them. But Alpine is truly home. And a couple of years ago, whenever I started my business, I realized, Alpine's it for me. I'm going to be here. I'm eternally in that vortex. Mm-hmm. There's something about the mountains, the contrast between the desert with life and death, and then bringing that into design and the wonderful community we live in. I love it.
Yeah, just a while ago, I was talking to my friend, the comedian that calls in, and he was talking about how terrible it is in Houston and San Antonio and Austin and all the bigger cities. And out here, we have that gorgeous sunrise, that beautiful sunset last night right behind that giant cloud, and it just lit every single edge of that cloud up. I mean, it was the most beautiful, miraculous thing I've seen, but I get to see it every day.
Well, I agree. We have to be sure not to take those things for granted. We're so blessed to live in a place in which you can go outside and you don't smell pollution. You have this clean air and the mountains and the desert and all this beauty surrounding us. And we just need to embrace that always and keep it in, the forefronts of our thoughts. However, at this time, it's also a really difficult time for everybody with COVID and not being able to socialize and go out. And, it's a scary time.
It is. It can be. But, like you said, you're an artist. You create these pieces that are true works of art. They bring joy into people's lives. What do you call that? What do you call that medium that you're doing? Is it like floral techniques? Is it what?
I guess technically it'd be called floriculture.
Oh, okay.
But I just kind of like to do out of the box stuff that's more, geared towards the individual, or something that really embraces like life and death, desert themed, that looks, as much as I can, like it's natural to the area. I like to go out and forage and get wild grasses and cactus. And then I grow succulents, and I love to, bring those in. And I do a lot of kind of more modern arrangements that are, sleek and not too fussy. I try to only use like nice greenery and, make it about each person's style. There's, the occasion and the sentiment the person is wanting to send, and try and express that through the flowers.
Oh, I see. Well, and that is art right there. That is a whole artistic process that you're doing. So this brings me to my question. What made you really, besides just being out here and being inspired every day, what made you look towards beautiful flowers to work with every day? That sounds to me like a dream come true. Like if somebody's like as passionate about creating these works of art as you are, you would want to do it all the time, right?
Well, absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. Flowers are definitely a lot of hard physical work and long hours. It's kind of chaos, but I kind of excel under chaos. Actually, I've been nicknamed Chaos Katie from time to time, which is not my favorite nickname,
Right.
but it kind of fits. So I can handle anything somebody throws at me, and that works really well in the flower industry. I got started whenever I was 16. It's hard to believe that was 17 years ago. Just working in a little mom and pop flower shop in the hill country, and I fell in love with it. The first Valentines I can remember, there were just flowers everywhere. The whole shop was surrounded, and it wasn't a huge place, but I thought, isn't it a shame that usually the only time a person is surrounded by flowers is at their funeral? You
Wow.
know? And
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just always had such an excitement and get so much energy from being around all of that abundance of beauty.
Yeah. Wow. And creating with it, because, you're taking something so natural and turning it into, something inspiring, which it's already inspiring just, out of nature, but then you get to craft with that. That's your paintbrush,
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, do you remember anything? My first Valentine's Day, when I was a little kid in grade school, had this crush on this girl, man, Christy. She was just like, I thought she's the one. At 5 years old,
Right.
she is the one. I love her more than anything in the world. I would climb the highest mountain for this girl, and sure enough, she liked me too, and it was good. It was a good Valentine's Day. But this girl I didn't know about liked me as well, and she ran up and she knocked me down and kissed me a lot on the lips. It was not proper for a 5-year-old, and her name was April, but she was very tough. She was a very tough young girl, and I got a little traumatized. Not really, but still, that was my first Valentine's Day experience.
Wow.
So it was pretty crazy. What do you have any memorable Valentine's Day experiences?
Just being surrounded by flowers and working in it, and staying up. Like last night, I was up till, 12 or 1 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Up by 6, just hustling
Yeah.
and getting everything turned out, but trying to make each piece special.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. You put some of your heart into it too.
I do. And, there's a whole science behind, processing flowers and how to care for the flowers, how to store them. And, education is expensive.
Yeah.
And that's because it's valuable.
Yeah.
It takes time and money. And I'm very thankful that, I went to A&M and got my certifications in floral design, because it's really helped me just, evolve,
Yeah.
just like experience does.
Sure. For sure. For sure. That's great. Yeah. Well, people can order online. It's a busy time for you right now. Valentine's Day.
So,
coming up.
Dudes, I know that y'all like to put things off.
Yeah.
And I understand. But you might want to go ahead and get those orders in ASAP, because I think we're going to run out of flowers here pretty soon. But
Oh, wow. Yeah. Don't want to be caught.
Yeah, we want to make
Empty-handed.
sure everybody's taken care of. So you can call us at 432-837-9933, or you can visit the website, petalpushersalpinetx.com, and you can order from there.
Great. Excellent. Yeah. And, well, gentlemen out there, put it in your phone book, or whatever. What do you call that? Your little contacts in your cell phone there. 432-2563. It's the phone number. I'm sorry.
My cell phone is 325-423-2563, and then the shop phone is 432-837-9933.
9933. Okay, 837-9933. That's the very important one
Yes.
to order from. Or just order online, petalpushersalpinetx.com. If you're out there and you're just wanting to go ahead and get it done, well, now's the time to do it. And thank you so much for being here. Is there anything else you'd like to kind of wrap with?
My business has changed a little
since
I had that beautiful location, the turquoise building, which is now McKinney's. I'm so thankful they have it. Great people. But now we're a home-based studio. We've kind of adapting and doing everything, with COVID, and trying to be very safe and careful.
Right.
And still service our customers. So we're delivering, and we still have all our supplies and coolers and gorgeous flowers, and we can get you all fixed up.
Okay. Well, let's get you all fixed up. Well, thank you so much, Katia,
Thank
for
you,
coming
Conley.
in. And you know what? This is very special, what you brought in. And the price was right. And I really do appreciate it. I look forward to doing a lot of business with you in the future. So
Thanks, Conley. It was my pleasure.
okay, thank you.